we're going to go ahead and multiply these two radical expressions together. But before we multiply them together, and you could do that, you could go ahead and multiply them together. Let's see if we couldn't go ahead instead and simplify. Go ahead and take the square roots of each of these things. Well, if we factor 45, we're going to get 3 times 3 times 5, and x and y. Remember, we're taking the square root of this quantity, so we're looking for factors that appear twice. 3 times 3, if we look at the other factor, let's go ahead and factor that out. Okay, so simplifying that first radical, we've got 2 3's. The square root of that would just leave us with 1 3, 2 x's, and 2 y's. So we have 3xy, and we're going to leave behind the 5. So 3xy times the square root of 5. For the other radical, we've got 2 2's, 2 x's, 2 y's. So if we take the square root of those, square root of 4 is 2, square root of x squared is x, square root of y squared is y. And in this case, we're going to leave behind a 3 and a y. Now, let's go ahead and multiply this together. So 2xy times 3xy is going to give us 6x squared y squared. And we go ahead and multiply the radicands together, the values underneath the radical sign, and that's going to give us 15y.